So tons of people on YouTube are currently seeing a survey about AI slop. Right after watching a video, a lot of people have been getting this question as a survey: does this feel like AI slop? Either not at all, slightly, moderately, very much, or extremely. This seems like YouTube's way to moderate AI slop. Well, I can go ahead and show you guys today that YouTube is rolling out more AI features than ever before, and this is just them acting like they're going to take care of AI slop when in reality they really aren't. So tons of people are actually talking about this right now, and I actually think that Drama Alert made such a funny statement about this. Drama Alert has always been shady in terms of their reporting, but I love how they say this over here. YouTube just took a strong stance against AI slop. Oh yeah, by asking you if a video feels like AI slop, they took a strong stance against it. I mean, unless they actually prove that they're going to go ahead and start banning people, let's say if a video gets a bunch of votes that say extremely, then I could see that as YouTube taking it seriously. And another survey that's been popping up is, how much does this video feel like low quality AI? Same options, not at all, slightly, moderately. And it actually got me thinking, this might be the return of tinfoil deep humor here, but what if this is YouTube's attempt at actually helping their AI system? What if they use this to train the AI models that they already have? Because YouTube has already shown that they are all in on AI with all the types of AI features that they have on the platform. And then it seemed like some people on Twitter, who are probably smarter than me, seem to have similar theories as well. This Twitter user said they're not. This is to build a classifier. This data can be used to separate out what is low quality versus high quality to go into their future video model. Remember, YouTube is all in on AI. I don't really see them doing a 180 and having some sort of epiphany like, hey, you know what, maybe AI content on YouTube is bad. Here's another person who had some speculation that I kind of agree with, saying this isn't to help us, this is to help them. They're using us to train their AI so they can produce better looking / hard to detect AI videos. In future, as AI generations improve a lot, we likely won't be able to detect AI videos without using professional AI detection tools. Sounds far-fetched, but honestly, I agree. That actually makes a lot of sense. And then, here's a controversial one that I personally agree with, but I know a lot of my AI bros aren't going to agree with. This is something I've actually said in other videos before. AI content should not be eligible for monetization. Once social media does this, we can have our lives back. I know that might sound extreme, but to be honest, you should not be able to monetize AI content. That would actually stop the spread of AI slop immediately, because then people won't be so incentivized to create 20 AI slop automation channels and make thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars every single year. But that's just a theory, a game theory. In reality, we're gonna have to gather all 7 Dragon Balls to figure out what YouTube's real plan is. And it's especially funny when YouTube does things like this, when they're going ahead and investing in AI slop companies themselves. I made a tweet about this saying, unfortunately, it's hard to take YouTube's attempts to get rid of AI slop seriously when they do things like this. And I went ahead and showed a news article talking about the fact that Google invested $1 million in a company that makes AI YouTube videos for kids. They're investing in AI slop, and this channel that we're actually talking about here is ridiculously popular, and the amount of views that they get is insane. They actually have a channel on YouTube right now called Animage Kids Stories and Adventures, and from what I understand, their videos are mostly, if not all, AI slop. And again, we're not talking about a channel that gets a few hundred views or a few thousand views. I guess they are recently, but in their popular videos, most of them not uploaded too long ago, we're talking about hundreds of millions of views. We go over to shorts, it's also pretty crazy. Their popular videos are in the millions of views as well. I haven't been able to find all their YouTube channels, but apparently, according to their co-founder, the company drew 22 billion video views to YouTube across all of its channels. Google knows the problem and the issue of AI slop that is happening right now on YouTube, and yet they still are investing in AI slop YouTube channels. They are making AI content for children, having those kids glued to the screen, and this time they're not even watching real animations. It's all just AI. It is crazy. So yes, you might be seeing this survey around asking you if a video feels like AI slop, but unless YouTube proves that they're actually going to do something about the AI slop on the platform, I really don't see this as being very useful. And I know what some of you guys are going to say, but wait, didn't YouTube just recently ban a lot of AI slop channels on YouTube? Yes, they did, but there's a few problems with that. One, this report that was done by a website called capwing.com actually showcased the most viewed and subscribed AI slop YouTube channels. Now, in those channels, a lot of these channels actually had millions of subscribers and billions of views. They were making in the realm of hundreds of thousands, possibly even millions of dollars throughout the duration of their channels. And as I said in one of my recent videos, a lot of these channels had actually been around for a decent amount of time, maybe a year, maybe 2 years. And so they were pumping out AI slop after AI slop, video after video of just AI generated nonsense, gaining billions of views in the process, and possibly, like I said, making millions of dollars. And then YouTube finally decided to step in and go ahead and either demonetize these channels or ban them. Well, that doesn't really discourage an AI slop content creator on the platform, does it? They already got got their billions of views. They already got their possibly millions of dollars. Even if we were to lowball and say hundreds of thousands of dollars, they've made a ton of money off of AI slop content. So what would banning them do if you banned them 2 years after their channel was made and they already made that money? Now they can go ahead and just make a new AI slop channel, and it will likely take YouTube just as, if not even longer, to detect that channel. Then they can once again make a bunch of money, and then if they get banned again, who cares, right? They'll just make another channel. The issue is that when Google and YouTube try to create this stance that, hey, you know what, guys, we're gonna go ahead and fight AI slop right now, it doesn't actually line up with the actions that they do. If you invest $1 million into this company, yeah, that may not be a lot of money in the grand scheme of things, but it does give AI companies encouragement that, hey, okay, YouTube and Google, they're backing us, right? So we can just go ahead and keep pumping out all this AI content and they'll be okay with it. This was a post that we had broke down in a video as well, but Neil Mohan, the CEO of YouTube, made a statement in January of this year basically stating, yeah, don't worry guys, we actually know about all the AI slop on the platform, so we're going to go ahead and fight against it. We need to make sure that this type of stuff gets managed, and they're going to go ahead and try to reduce the spread of low quality AI content and then actively build on their established systems that have been very successful in combating spam and clickbait and reduce the spread of low quality repetitive content. Right, so how about this channel that I've made a few videos on now, and even Critical saw my video and made a video about it, and we were actually talking about the fact that this is an AI slop channel that is claiming to be a real person, and they still have not been taken down from YouTube for some reason. This is a channel I've talked about so many times, where in their channel description, they lied and acted like these are real stories from real people. We've already made a breakdown of this so many times. This person has changed their channel description and video description so many times to try to like ban evade, and we've caught them every single time. And yet their channel is still up and their videos are still getting hundreds of thousands of views, sometimes millions of views. 100,000 subscribers with 13 videos. Come on, YouTube. You guys mentioned stopping the spread of low quality AI slop content, and yet here this channel is over 100,000 subscribers. I get that AI is always going to be around. I get that it's inevitable, but at the same time, YouTube used to be a place of real creators making real videos. And so the AI slop infiltration of the platform, obviously real content creators, even shitty ones like me who aren't even making good videos, we do have the right to at least express our discomfort with them, no? But anyways, back to the survey, you know, again, the amount of actual AI updates that YouTube is adding to the platform is absolutely insane. In probably my next video, I'm going to actually talk about a secret one that a lot of you guys that don't know about, which is actually talking about the comments. You can now apparently filter a comment section by comments being nice. You can filter it by general compliments or by excitement and enthusiasm. Yes, this is an actual thing. You can even filter it by mean comments. And obviously this is an AI feature. You can type in whatever you want and it'll show you the types of comments that you are looking for. And this is yet another AI feature that I haven't seen talked about on YouTube all too much. This must have been something that they've recently added. As you can see, it's an experiment over here. So maybe they won't roll it out to everybody. Maybe they will. But this was just something that I noticed like a day or two ago while I was reading my comments. And I was like, huh, another AI feature from YouTube, huh? I get it. I know YouTube and Google have poured in billions of dollars into AI. I know they're going to go ahead and use it, but like I said, real content creators on YouTube, even bad ones like me, we still have the right to go ahead and complain and express our discomfort, because YouTube used to be a place where people used to turn on a camera in their bedroom and make videos, and it doesn't matter how good or bad the videos were, at least the videos were made by a real person. But now you just type in something into a fucking AI slop prompt, upload it on YouTube, and then potentially make millions of dollars. But yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments. YouTube is rolling out surveys about AI slop, but I just don't buy what they say. They are all in on AI, and I don't think it'll change anytime soon, and that's why YouTube really needs a competitor, and preferably an anti-AI competitor. Please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more. See ya.